6,000 करोड़ रुपए इन्वेस्ट करने वाला है वन प्लस इंडियन मार्केट के अंदर अगले 3 साल के अंदर अंदर। ये जानने के लिए मैं गया चाइना शेंजन के अंदर, जहां मैं मिला रॉबिन लियू से, जो वन प्लस के नए इंडिया के सीईओ हैं, और साथ में राम से, और हमने प्रोजेक्ट स्टारलाइट के बारे में बात करी, विच इज द 6,000 रुपए की इन्वेस्टमेंट दैट वन प्लस प्लान्स टू डू इन इंडिया। इस इन्वेस्टमेंट के जरिए ये जो ग्रीन लाइन का इशू है इसको भी एड्रेस करेंगे। वन प्लस 13 के अंदर लोकलाइज और मीनिंगफुल जो एआई की इंप्लीकेशंस हैं, फीचर्स हैं, 5.5G, इन सारी चीजों के बारे में बात हुई है इस कॉन्वर्सेशन के अंदर। तो मेरे को कमेंट्स के अंदर वीडियो देखने के बाद ये बताइए आपका क्या सबसे इंटरेस्टिंग टेक अवे था इस वीडियो से। यू मेंशन वन थिंग वेरी राइटली, the actual use cases of 5G, AI is a very important issue, right? Because everybody's talking and throwing AI into anything, from washing machines to hair dryers. Everything has bloody AI now. So how do you actually make it impactful and meaningful? I think that was very interesting what I found in the brief document that I've got.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay, I think what we believe is pushing any latest technology to the end user is not having a more meaningful. So we need to provide some use cases which is going to impact on their daily life, then only it will be useful. Right. So let's take example of certain things. 5G. In India, people are talking about 5G couple of years back, right? Still, India, certain people are facing with the 5G phone, I'm not getting a signal, my calls are not getting connected, my videos are buffering. Right. These are all the problems, right? So, and when you are doing the gaming, still buffers, even though you are in a 5G. So what is exactly 5G is going to solve? So the same thing was there when we were in 4G also. Again we diverted to 5G. What problems you are solving it? Correct. That's where OnePlus come into picture. Correct. What exactly we did it? Our approach is go to the consumers, go to the our community, get out all these pain points in different domains. Let's say since you are talking about the 5G, what are the pain points I talked about? It's a crowded areas. It's all a distributed bandwidth, right? Some people will get it, some people will not get it. So all these problems, we come up with the solutions, tailor-made solution for all these problems. That's where we come into picture. Whatever the one solution which we are coming up with, this Delhi metros. Where the metros, the person who is having the OnePlus phone has to stand out better with respect to the connection time, with respect to the bandwidth, with respect to latency, everything. That's what our solution to it. So for that, you can hear more from the next OnePlus 13 launch, where you can see a lot of meaningful use cases like this for a 5G. Similarly, for a camera. See, the camera is there from ages together, right? Still, people are struggling to take the good quality of the picture. It's the perspective changes. For me, one frame looks way better. For you, another frame looks better. There is no customized, tailor-made for me. So that's where these things will come into picture. And during the course of daily life, right, even you're taking the pictures and videos, there are some obstacles, everything will come. I don't want. So what is the solution for it? Like this, we identified all these problems. This is the camera is the another area. Third area is which we are focused on productivity, where people are striving for it. Now we have a lesser time. People have to do multitasking, multiple things, be it a student, be it a white collar, be it a blue collar. So how your mobile phone is helping to increase your efficiency and productivity is the challenge. So like that, we come up with multiple use cases. These are the three areas which we are tailor-made certain use cases, which is going to solve the real practical problems for the Indian users. That's how we are going to do it.
You mentioned about the network bit coming into the thing, right? Yeah. That how your devices will have better network than the competition, because we've seen in some of the other flagship players, a very big player which I can name it also, like Google Pixel has a genuine issue of networks coming into the Indian market, and it's a flagship level device, probably will compete with your upcoming device as well, right? Yeah. It's got to do with the connectivity with SA towers and NSA towers, and if you're working on some platform, some telecom operator will have some issue, something or the other. So that, for me, was such a basic miss in a flagship phone that people were struggling after buying. Like the experience goes for a toss if your phone can't do the basic network bit. So if something like an AI and some adaptation of it can help in that, of course, that's always a problem.
That's where exactly we have been worked on it. I think if you can see over this one, right, in OnePlus 13, we are going to come up with a 5G advanced. So not only solving the practical problems what you have been talked about, we are giving a better user experience with the 5G advanced features. With this advanced feature, since there are so many cell towers available for 5G, SA is concerned. So why can't my phone connect to only one tower? Why can't you take from multiple and give the bandwidth? So I have a privilege. My phone has a capability. So like that, we think about it. And also the phone, the design of the antennas and how you, once the data comes, how intelligently we will process the data. All these things matter. So overall, use cases will be developed based on software customizations with respect to AI and everything, hardware, and following to the specifications of the standards. Right. These are three areas which we are going to focus and try to come up with.
See, also with the advent of 5G coming into mainstream tier 2, tier 3, tier 4 actually now in India, a very parallel problem that comes from the hardware point of view is battery consumption, right? Because the more amount of data that's being downloaded and used, the more packets that come in, the more batteries consumed. A traditional solution to this was increase the number of the size of the battery, but that will make the phone bulkier solution. So probably AI will help in there as well in terms of optimizing when to use 5G in the background, when to use 4G, all of that.
OnePlus is very pioneered in getting the cutting edge technologies. We are spending a lot on battery technology also. So maybe probably you can hear more about during our launches how our battery technologies are efficiently we are using the battery and how we are making more advancements in that. So definitely your point is valid.
Right. Okay, so tell me about Project Starlight. I mean, I've heard about it. 2,000 crore rupees a year is what you guys are promising for the Indian market. What all changes from there in terms of what will be your, if I were to break it down in top 3 parameters that you're touching on for the Indian market, what would those be?
Yeah, the Project Starlight will focus on 3 areas. I think the first thing is that we will improve our product durability and reliability through the advanced technologies. Second, that we will improve our service capabilities because the consumer experience is the most important for us to move forward to be a premium brand. Second is that we will also provide the tailored solutions. So based on the consumer and the users needed, and also we want them to experience the really tailored solutions for everything, in the market. I think this is the major 3 areas we want to focus and invest.
What's the reason behind calling it Starlight? Is there any particular reason for it?
So I think the Starlight means that because from the brand perspective, so every feedback from the consumers, from the community is very important for us. That means before we made a decision to have this kind of project, we collected many feedbacks from our community. And we have learned many things from our community feedbacks also. In the past 5 months, we have done over 50 face-to-face interactions with our community members to learn what's a pain point for them, what's the expectations for the brand. So I mean, based on this, many feedbacks coming from many users. So this is also why we call it Starlight. Starlight also means that the community keep engaging us to provide a better service and a better product in the market. So this is also why. So that means the future is also more important for us. So I think that's the reason we call Starlight. There's no specific meaning. Okay. Yeah.
Something there. What interesting that you mentioned about user feedback and how community plays a very central thing for you guys at OnePlus, right? And I've been following the brand from almost from the very onset of it, from the Indian market. I genuinely believe you guys really initiated and kick-started the whole community bit. Post-pandemic, the biggest elephant in the room, green line, right? That became a major issue for you guys. I'm sure you heard a lot of feedback about it from your community, from us guys, from media. You have review sections. If you would put out any content about a OnePlus smartphone, top comment, genuinely, most of the times would be about green line, right? That's the issue. But you guys are very vocal about it now. You guys are talking about it. Tell me more about it. How do you guys plan to address it in the future?
Okay. See, when we heard from our community or Indian users about the green line issue, we're not afraid that, okay, this is not our issue or something like that. First thing, immediately what OnePlus said then is to address this issue by giving a lifetime warranty for those phones and then extending that to all the phones of OnePlus. That's one way of handling the issue. Parallelly, what we did is draw back to our laboratories and try to find out what is the exact root cause. Even though we just say that it's an industry issue. Even industry issue, let's try to find out the solution. So we talk to the partners, we talk to all our vendors and try to come up with a solution, and that solution has been incorporated in our process of project development that will ensure the upcoming models doesn't have any green line issues. At least it have industry low, definitely I can promise. And third, service capabilities enhancements. So with this 3-dimensionally, we are trying to address this issue. And fourth one, which we already all thought about it, OnePlus is always providing the cutting edge technology to the end user. So since you are a front runner in giving the cutting edge technology, these type of problems also we have to face it. We are the first one to address these issues without any hesitation. And also we learned from this green line issue that, okay, it's the time to strengthen our laboratories and testing standards and then going for some third party certifications and all. We have done the end to end analysis and come up with the process how to reduce the risk and going forward how to avoid it. This is how the complete strategy we have been followed with green line issue.
Interesting. I mean, it's great that you've done so much work. That is why we can see the confidence in terms of you offering like lifetime replacement.
Yeah, I think to add on here, so for the corona issue, I think especially starting from last August, we are the first and also the only brand to provide the lifetime warranty for the display replacement and repair. So and also now, so with this kind of Project Starlight, we extend our lifetime warranty to all OnePlus models. So and also, so that means it's already showing our confidence about the product quality because after multiple testing and also learning and also study on the product itself, we do realize that we need to improve some design with some advanced technology to improve the quality. And also we also invest a huge to do some additional tests, maybe industry leading testing, so to ensure we are with the industry leading quality level. So with this, we can say now, so OnePlus is the only brand provide lifetime warranty for the corona issue.
Interesting. Now, moving on to a more holistic question now that you're driving things in India for OnePlus. OnePlus traditionally, if I talk about 2017 and 18, was a brand which was known to be a flagship killer, right? The term was originated from OnePlus. Cut to 2000 and post-pandemic, 2021-22, Nord series started doing really well for you guys in terms of the numbers. Where do you see the brand going forward in the next 2-3 years?
I think we do see, so first of all, so the Indian market is one of our most important priorities in the global market. So we do see a very good growth trend for the Indian smartphone market also, and also we do see for the middle and the premium class we do see a rapid growth there. So for the future, for long-term strategy, we will focus more on the higher end premium segment. So I mean, even especially starting from this year, we have some purposeful strategy shift to focus more on the premium segment itself. Yeah.
Interesting. All right, guys, all the best, and looking forward to test the new device, OnePlus 13. OnePlus 13, yeah. Perfect. Thank you.